Protista, all right? Kingdom Protista, that we know this is unicellular eukaryote. All the single-celled eukaryotic organisms, they have been kept under Kingdom Protista. Okay, this group, this is a little bit of a mixture. All right, here we get the organism having character, plant-like character. That is the character, organism with plants like character, organisms with animal like character, animal like, okay, and organism with those fungi like character. Actually, they show similarity, many of them show similarity with plant, or some with animal, some with fungi. But here, though they have plant, animal, or fungi like character, but their one character is based on this, that is, they are unicellular. Means though they are plants or animal or fungi, but as they are unicellular, so they have been grouped together. Okay, and that is why they don't have a definite boundary limit. All right, not having. So in this group, we get, in the Protista, it is Chrysophytes. Different groups are there. Okay, Chrysophytes, this Dinoflagellate, Euglenoid, slime mold, Protozoa. In the two kingdom classification, say like Chrysophytes and Dinoflagellate, these were actually kept under algae, that is under plant kingdom. All right, they were actually in the older classification, they were under plant. This Euglenoid, they were under animal, Protozoa under animal. Okay, and slime mold was kept in under the fungi. So this is a mixture of organism, but one common character is they are unicellular. That's why kept together. Otherwise, they are very much diverse type of organism have been kept together. This is a demerits of the five kingdom classification. Hmm. As it is mixture of say animal, plants, fungi, so their nutrition also are different types. Some are having cell wall, others are not having cell wall. Some are photosynthetic, others are heterotrophs. Okay, like this type of things. This is the main groups are here, that it is a chrysophyte. Chrysophyte is one of the important group, and under the chrysophyte there is diatoms and desmids. Desmids are also known as golden algae. Diatoms are very important group of organisms. These these groups, they are plant like, so they are autotrophs. Okay, all are photosynthetic autotrophs. And this group, this particularly this diatom desmids, they are plankton. Planktons are microscopic organism, okay, which passively move passively in water, particularly on the water surface. So they are called plankton. Okay, so they form a major group of plankton. Plankton are under plants also. So phytoplankton and zooplankton it is called. If the plankton is basically a plant, then they are phytoplankton. If the plankton is animal, they are zooplankton. So this is there. They don't have organ of movement, but move passively. Passively means with the water current. Okay. And one peculiar thing with this diatom, unique feature, that their cell wall, the cell of the diatom is covered by a box like cavity. Means they have a geometric shape more or less, and this is a box like cell wall. Cell wall is in two part, two valve like a structure, and this one is one silica. The cell wall is embedded with silica, and due to presence of silica, they are very hard. Okay, very hard and strong, not destroyed easily. So they remain throughout very long period. After the cell die, diatoms they die also, their cell wall, this silica embedded cell wall remain, and their deposit in millions of years. They form a type of soil like structure. That soil is, as it is formed by the diatom, so it is known as diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth. Okay, and this earth, it is very much a strong resistance, this soil, and use, they are porous also, they are rough also, so they are used in different work, like they are used as a filter for filtration of oil and syrup, for polishing medium, means rubbing, shining, they are used. They are the very important producer. Producer means, say, producers are green plant. Organisms have been divided into producer, consumer, and decomposer. Okay. Producer are green plant which by photosynthesis they produce food. Consumer are those organisms which get their food from this producer. And decomposer are those organisms which decompose or that break down the body, complex body of the plants and animals. These decomposer are fungi and heterotrophic bacteria. Consumers are all the animals which cannot synthesize their food. Okay, and producers are autotrophs. These are autotrophs, these are heterotrophs, and decomposer are fungi and bacteria. They are also heterotrophs, but they are called decomposer. There is another group of protists is called Dinoflagellate. This is also in the earlier group, it was in plant under algae. They are dinoflagellate, means they have flagella. Flagella is a whip-like structure that help in the movement of the organism. Okay, so they have flagella, so they can move, and flagella is found in aquatic organism. Actually, all the protists, they are basically aquatic, means they live in water. Basically, most of them. So these dinoflagellates, they are mostly marine, and it is biflagellate, means they have two flagella, and they are, as I told, it is plant like, so they are photosynthetic organism. But one thing is that they are of different color. Okay, different color: yellow, green, blue, red. All right, also yellow, green, blue, red also, red, orange, whatever these colors are there. This color is due to the dominant pigment. Actually, in the organism, photosynthetic organism, there is chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the basic pigment. This one is green. Other than chlorophyll, there is carotenoid. Carotenoids, carotenoids, carotene, xanthophyll, particularly, they are yellow, orange color, green color, other colors are there. So if these carotenoids are more, then according to the color of the carotenoids, this organism have different color. They have in their cell, there is hard silica here also, stiff cellulosic plates. Hmm. There is hard cellulosic plates are there on their body, and they have two flagella. One flagella is along the long axis, and one flagella orientation is like this, transverse and longitudinal. Two flagella, their arrangement in two different direction. Okay, at right angle to each other. So this is one of these they are mainly marine, means they live in sea water. And this one peculiar important thing with this is a called red tide. In the sea, it is seen that one dinoflagellate, which is a red dinoflagellate, Gonialox. Gonialox is one dinoflagellate which is red in color. And what happened that they multiply, they reproduce very fast, very fast. They reproduce, and the water body is full with this goniolox. And as their color is red, so entire water is red in color, and this is known as red tide. They also produce, their number is very large. No, you know, every organisms, they excrete some of the chemical in their surrounding, in their habitat. But this one, that chemical secreted by some of the dinoflagellates are poisonous, and this poison can kill fish and other marine animals. One group is Euglenoid. Euglenoid is a peculiar. It is it is it has both character. It has character of animal and character of plant. Okay. Animal character is that it does not have cell wall. Plant character is it has photosynthetic pigment. So animal character is no cell wall, and plant character is photosynthetic pigment is present. As it photosynthetic pigment is present, so it can behave like autotroph, but it can carry out photosynthesis. But this is animal like also. So when light is not there, this for their food they behave like animal. At that time they will prey, they will hunt other smaller organism and eat them. So animal like eating and plant like food synthesis also are there. They don't have cell wall, but on their body surface they have a protein layer, protein rich layer. This is called a pellicle. Due to absence of cell wall, their body is flexible, and they have a, actually thin and long. They have two flagella. One is very long, one is short. With two flagella, they have. Okay. This is peculiar. They are landing between the animal and plant. I think this is a most desirable character that say if we have the photosynthetic pigment during the daytime, we can have our get our nutrition from photosynthesis. At night dinner we can have some normal food, is it? So this is in between that plants and animal. Euglena is one of the organism. Euglena. Euglena is the organism. Then there is one slime mold. This one is character like fungi. Okay, like fungi, they are saprophyte. These are the saprophytic protists. Saprophytes, they feed on dead organic matter. One peculiar thing is they don't have cell wall. No cell wall in their vegetative body. No cell wall. Fungi has cell wall. Normal fungi they have cell wall, but this one that in their vegetative body no cell wall, so they are sometimes called that they are naked. Okay, naked cells. They normal if favorable condition they form aggregation and their body is called plasmodium. Plasmodium is the vegetative body of slime mold, and they are multinucleate structure. Sometimes they grow very long. Okay, keep on dividing, and they grow aggregation grow very long, and sometimes on the water surface or on the the dead logs, etc. In the moist condition, these are found as a foam, soap foams like it appear. So this is plasmodium. But when they reproduce, they form the fruiting body, and fruiting body they produce spores, and when the spores are there, spores have true cell wall. Then another one is the very important group is protozoans. Zoa, zoans means zoo. Zoo is animal. Okay, zoo is zoan is animal. So protozoan means first form animal. They are actually unicellular animals. In two kingdom classification, they have been kept under this kingdom Animalia and studied as a unicellular or protozoa means first form animal, simple type. So naturally they are without cell wall, they don't have cell wall, and they don't have photosynthetic pigment, so they are heterotrophs. In the heterotrophs, they are either parasite or free living or they are predator. Predator means one who catch other animals and eat. This protozoan can be divided into different types. They are amoeboid protozoans, there is flagellated, there are ciliated, and sporozoans. Amoeboid one, what happened in the amoeboid protozoa, their body shape keep on changing. All right, shape of the body they keep on changing. Now it is like this. The again maybe this one will withdrawn and shape will change. They can change their shape. So this is, and these projected structure, these are called pseudopodia. Pseudopodia. Pseudopodia means false leg. Okay. So this pseudopodia keep on projecting, new one is formed, old one is withdrawn. This pseudopodia is used for movement and also for catching food, means catching their prey. Okay, other animal for hunting and eating. So like their hand, like their foot, it is utilized, used, and that's why they have changing shape and size. So amoeba and amoeba, these are like this. In this group, we find parasite also. Antamoeba is a parasite, and this cause dysentery like problem in our stomach, in the lower intestine it is found, and sometimes cause bleeding also because it's absorb their food from there. Amoeba is a free living one in water, sweet water. Okay, but the antamoeba is a parasite. This one is parasite in human intestine. That then it is flagellated protozoa. That is protozoa unicellular animal which has flagella. Number of flagella varies from one to many. They are either free living. Free living means they live outside the body of any of the organism, or they live inside the body of organism as a parasite. This is character is flagella is present. The parasitic forms are like Giardia is there, Trichonympha is there, and Trypanosoma is there. Okay, these parasites they cause disease. This Trypanosoma is the one which cause the sleeping sickness. Okay, Trypanosoma cause sleeping sickness. This Giardia also cause some disease, dysentery-like disease called giardiasis. And then this is flagella, and then is ciliated protozoa. Cilia, see, flagella is a long structure, but cilia is in compared to the flagella, it is very small, and their cilia number is many, maybe in thousands. But flagella number usually in the organism is limited from one to many, but that many is not as the number of flagella. Both cilia, cilia and flagella, they can help in movement. They are locomotory organ of locomotion, both flagella. So flagellated protozoa is there and ciliated protozoa is there. In the ciliated protozoa, example is paramecium. They have paramecium is unicellular organism just like a sleeper soul. It is more or less like a sleeper soul. Okay. And on their body surface, there are many this small hair-like structure throughout the body, and these are called the cilia. So when they move uniform way in a particular pattern, they help in movement of the organism, but very slowly. And they have a in the body cavity, they have a cavity that is called the gullet. Due to this movement of this cilia, the water also move inside their body through this gullet, that is a mouth like opening. And along with this, even smaller animals or plant, they move inside. That become their food. Okay. This is free living in the water. They do not harm us. Namely, major group is the last one is the sporozoan. A sporozoan is means a spore producing protozoa. Okay, a spore producing protozoa, that is in their life cycle they have a spore like stage. They are sporozoan. Very important this one. These are either free living or parasite. This parasitic protozoan is very harmful. that the malaria is caused by this. It is a protozoan disease, malaria parasite, or it is simply called malaria parasite. Scientific name is Plasmodium. You know that it causes malaria. Okay. So this is different types of protist. Now let us solve some question based on this. We will quickly see some of the question. Okay. Say question from the kingdom Protista. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first question, Chrysophytes. Chrysophytes, Euglenoid, Dinoflagellate, slime mold. This one has written slime mold, SLIME, slime molds. And if we add this sporozoa or protozoan, okay, all included in the kingdom. Which kingdom? Protista. No, they are all. Next question. Select the wrong statement. Okay. Select wrong statement from here. The wall of diatom are easily destructible. Diatomeous earth is formed by the cell wall of diatom. It is true. Cell wall of diatom forms the diatomaceous earth. Diatoms are the chief producer of the ocean. That is true because they are the photosynthetic autotrophs and their number is large, though they are unicellular, but they are very prominent in the water body. Okay, and very beautiful diatoms are there. Seems means like a art piece, small, sometime in groups also. And diatoms are microscopic and float passively in water because they don't have flagella, so they move passively. The wall of the diatoms are easily destructible, means easily can be destroyed. No, this is a wrong statement regarding the diatom. This all statements are regarding diatom. So we have to select the wrong statement. This is one. Number three, which of the following kingdom have no well-defined boundary? Say, I think in the beginning, I told that the Protista is a mixture of organism. Mixture of organism in the sense that a mixture of animal, plants, fungi. No, so they don't have boundary, particular limitation. That's why it is not called no well-defined boundaries. Okay, so this is kingdom Protista. All right. Next come to the chrysophytes. Chrysophytes are, here it is, plankton, necton, benthic organism, active organism. Active organism, you understand, it is active. Benthic organisms, this is actually that in the water body. Okay. In the water also different types of plants and animals are there. And every organism has their niche, means a level in a strata. Say if this is the water body, some are living at the base, okay, some are floating here on the surface, okay, some are floating on the surface, some are living at the base. Those which are living at the base, they are called the benthic organism. Benthing means bottom feeder, at the bottom, okay. And necton is swimmer, okay, they can swim. These are microscopic organisms, small organism which can swim, so they are moving, their movement is under their control. But planktons, okay, planktons move passively, that it floats passively. Passively means their movement is not under their control. They move, they move by the water current. So chrysophytes, those diatoms and desmids, they are actually, they constitute the plankton, phytoplankton. So our answer is plankton. Okay. Next question. Red tide. Red tide. Tide, you know, in the ocean, that water suddenly that start coming and flowing in the coastal region for long dry areas where in normal time there is no water, but this water comes so high that it cover the most of the coastal portion, sea coast. This is tide, and this red tide is due to member of dinoflagellate. Dinoflagellates, they are of different color, and red tide is due to red dinoflagellate, goniolox. This one is, oh, sorry, goniolox. This is a unicellular dinoflagellate and red in color. Due to their number, the water appear red in the tide, and so it is called the red tide. So our answer will be this one. Next, question 6. Similar question, same, okay. Which of the following protists release toxin that may even kill, toxin may even kill the fishes and other marine animal? The same one, goniolox, which cause the red tide, because euglena is euglenoid, paramecium, Ciliated protozoa, Euglena is Euglenoid, Plasmodium is sporozoan. Okay, sporozoan. So these are not, it is caused by, if this one is questioned like this, option, according to option, if this was given here, these options are there with that question, that which kill marine animal, then it is dinoflagellate. Okay, but here names given, so our answer will be Gonulax. Okay, come to next. Plant-like nutrition is found in which we find the plant-like. Out of this, we have to see out of this, our option. See, in amoeba, it is, amoeba is holozoic nutrition. Here it is holozoic. Holozoic means animal-like nutrition. Zoic, Juan, holozoic, animal-like nutrition. They predator, they are the predator. They catch, that is the solid food and eat, engulf it and eat. Paramecium also holozoic. Euglena, this one, Plasmodium is parasite. Okay. In parasite, how do they get their food? From the host body, they absorb the food. Suck, they are sucker or absorb. So their food type is absorptive. Okay. Euglena, Euglena has chlorophyll also, so they can carry out photosynthesis, and they also can carry out their holozoic nutrition. This has, Euglena has holozoic nutrition as well as autotrophic nutrition. So plant-like nutrition in Euglena out of these. All these three are purely animal-like nutrition. Next, question 8. Uh, Number 8. Okay. Number 8. Slime molds are slime molds pathogenic? No, they are not pathogenic. They are not parasite. They are saprophytic protists. Slime molds are saprophytic protists. Number 9. Free living thalloid body of slime mold is known as free living thalloid body. Thallus, body of the mold, slime mold is known as, this is called their vegetative body, or the body of the slime mold is known as plasmodium. Okay. Diatomaceous earth is formed due to which substance? Here it is asked which substance, which material. Diatomaceous earth is formed by the cell wall of diatom. Is it? Cell wall of Diatoms. But the cell wall of diatom, here the options are different chemical. Here the options that is phosphorus, calcium, silica, copper. So their cell wall is those bulbs are embedded with silica, and due to silica this is very very strong and long lasting. They are not destroyed easily. Okay, so diatomaceous earth is formed by silica substance. Next, chrysophytes include what? Chrysophytes includes diatom and desmid, golden algae. Say chrysophytes include cannot be dinoflagellate, euglenoid, slime mold. So these are the major groups of the Protista. And these one, diatom and desmids are under chrysophytes, another group. This chrysophyte, dinoflagellate, euglenoid, slime mold, sporozoa. These are the different important group of Protista. Next is, here is some characters has been given. Which of the following character belongs to slime molds? Means which of the following character belongs to slime mold? Here given some characters. 5 characters has been written. Which one is fit for slime mold? First one is saprophyte. Slime molds are saprophyte, that is true. It forms plasmodium under favorable condition, yes, because the body of the slime mold is called plasmodium. A spore possesses true walls. This is also true that wall formation only take place in spores, and these spores are very strong. They also live for long time in a very odd situation, odd habitat condition also. Spores are dispersed by water. No, this one is wrong. It is dispersed by air. Okay. Body moves along decaying twigs and leaves, engulfing organic matter. Okay. So this is also true. So here, in out of the 5, only C is wrong. Is it? So which of the following character belongs to slime mold? All except C. Oh, sorry, not C. It is D, that dispersal. So all except D. Okay, last option is, that is all except B. So here, this one, all except. Here is one question again. Following feature belongs to, means which group? These features appear yellow, green, brown, blue, red, depending on pigment in the cell. Okay, means the organisms are of different color. Stiff cellulosic plates form the cell wall. This is one longitudinal and one transverse flagella. They are biflagellate. Dinoflagellate, no. Dinoflagellate means a di means two. So they have two flagella, and two flagella, one is transversely oriented, one is longitudinally oriented. and they are photosynthetic also. So these are the characteristics of group dinoflagellates. Is it? Next is 14. Which of the following is wrong about amoeboid protozoans? Wrong about amoeboid protozoans. That is, out of the four, one is wrong. They live in freshwater, seawater, or moist soil. This one is correct. Amoeba has pseudopodia for locomotion and capturing prey. This is also correct. Amoeba shows holozoic nutrition. This is correct. Marine forms are shelled with silica. Which of the following is wrong? This question is they live in freshwater, seawater, and has pseudopodia for locomotion and capturing prey. That is true. Oh, this one, sorry. This ant amoeba, this is not amoeba. In the amoeboid protozoans, there is amoeba and ant amoeba. Okay, and some other also are there. Here is ant amoeba. Actually, amoeba is free living. So ant amoeba, this one is a parasite in human intestine, and parasite they don't have holozoic nutrition. This one is wrong. They don't have holozoic nutrition. They have absorptive type. Absorptive nutrition. In holozoic, what happens? They take solid food, engulf the solid food. So this our answer is wrong statement is this number 3. Come to this number 15. Trypanosoma causes. Trypanosoma is a flagellated parasitic sporozoa, parasitic protozoa. This one is a parasitic protozoa. Okay, so this trypanosoma cause in human being the sleeping sickness. This cholera is caused by bacteria. Malaria is caused by sporozoa, malaria parasite. Food poisoning is by some bacteria and fungi are there. So here trypanosoma cause sleeping sickness. 16. Huh? Oh, the number has been changed somewhere. Okay, trypanosoma phase 16. This question number 17. Plasmodium is a ciliated protozoa, sporozoan, flagellated protozoa, amboid protozoan. Plasmodium is sporozoan, okay, which cause the malaria parasite. Plasmodium, say Plasmodium is the body of the that slime mold, and here also Plasmodium is malaria parasite also. That is the animal's name, and this Plasmodium is a sporozoan. All right. So these are some of the questions. I think we are doing then how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. 16 of them. Okay. So this is enough for this group. You can go through or other question from the if from the kingdom Protista, you will get this more or less similar to that, as many you get, but all this. So today we will stop it here. Any question? Do you have? No. Hello?
No, sir.
No. So I will stop it.